Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Jits Quips.
Jits Quips.
Let's go.
Okay, so we've got Josh and Rhys, 2 white belts. Josh was actually on the beginners course straight after the one that Rhys finished.
Looks like a cat killer, the one on the left.
Battle of the Beasts. Battle of the Beastie white belts.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah.
Both looking for inside position again. Collar ties.
Just getting a feel, aren't they? He's trying to hook the leg. Nice.
He needs the body lock.
He go for double unders there.
Circle more towards
Lovely.
the back, but he wants to bring him backwards and over into side control. Nice.
Get your knees in a little bit tighter there.
Josh keeping hold of the head a little bit too long. Punches through. It's the top frame. He's got that top frame, but that cross face is going to kill that, and he's got to watch he doesn't get key locked from there because his hips are facing the sky too much. We can get more on his side, better angle. Blocking the frame, bringing the elbow knee together, and he can go for half at least there. But he wants closed, doesn't he? He's bringing that leg up. He wants closed.
That left leg through.
Yeah, he's looking for closed guard rather than half guard. Probably why he's got nail polish on.
That's what I was going to say.
But he's got a good outside lockdown, which is very nice. The scorpion tail.
I feel like Josh has he's about 6 months in now and just sort of on the cusp of
He's got that head over.
Rhys is looking for the arm triangle. He's managed to come out of the half guard as well, which is going to make it worse for Josh if he does get that arm across. But Josh does a good job of framing, back into side control, and he's looking for the elbow knee. Well done, Josh. Good side control defence there. Credit to Pete and Seth on the beginners course, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely the calibre coming out of the beginners course is it's really, really good.
Rhys Wynne going north-south, looking to get better angles. And he's got double unders there under his arms from that north-south position. Doing a good job of blocking the hips. He's come back over to side control and he's managed to keep the arm. Gonna punch through for the Dars. No, Josh has managed to get his elbow free. Well done, Josh. Don't bring your arm that side though, Josh.
I'd say head, yeah, nice. Get your...
Rhys steps over to the mount, and because of Josh's arm position, as we pointed out, he's at high risk there. I think Rhys's own arm is going to prevent that though.
Left arm out. Lovely. Nice sweep. Go for the back.
Rhys saw an opportunity there just to crank on that neck.
Maybe.
Go for it, lad. Just squeeze.
Turn your chest down and squeeze.
There we go. White belt squeeze. Well done, Rhys. Yes, well done, Josh. Oh, nice. Goes for pushing the arm in, and he's got his triangle guard if he can cross his ankles. There we go. Good lad, Rhys. Pulling on the head, breaking the posture, and he needs to start getting the arm across and working on his angle now.
If he got the grip of his right arm there, he'd have a lovely shot at it.
Keeps opening up in his guard, but he's got them strong legs, Rhys.
Yeah, I think Josh has got one hand in there, but to both, like
that hand's gonna do nothing. That hand's gonna do nothing other than squeeze against his neck and assist the triangle. But he's managed to get his elbow back in. He's getting his shoulders back in, and if he can start framing on the leg,
armbar was there all day. Then.
Yeah, see that hand's back in there, but unless he can put weight over the top with his elbow, which he's just did, and he's pinned it down with his knee. Good lad. He wants to plant his right foot now and shelf that knee rather than staying on his knees. Otherwise, he's going to get swept. Rhys is looking to attack the neck again. Maybe looking for a Dars. Looking for a necktie of some sort. He changes his angle more north-south to stay away from them legs. Them legs are causing him pain, aren't they? Josh is good at getting his guard back. He's gone north-south to stay away. And he's keeping the elbow trapped. He moves back round to side control where he feels like he's a bit more inside the hip. But them knees keep coming up. Good Josh,
nice.
Gets up to turtle. His neck's a little bit exposed. Can't stay there too long with your neck exposed, Josh. Needs to get that neck free.
I think people sit on turtle too much. Once someone's in turtle, you should be going around the side to get. Oh, is he going
looking for a necktie or sitting into a guillotine by the look of it? He needs to get his chest over the back of the head though. See the way he's left too much of a gap.
Yeah, I
Nice
get
come round.
straight on the back and turtle.
Side control.
Good side control again. You need to start controlling them hips.
Yeah, it's sort of nice.
He's doing a really good job of getting the elbow knee escape from side control. Need to address that. He's digging for the arm, looking for a Kimura. Gets the Kimura position. I think at this stage as well in Josh Jiu-Jitsu, he's going to start worrying about the Kimura rather than re-establishing his guard. He manages to get the hand behind the back. He manages to sit up though.
I think if he can get his left leg over his head there, he'd get a bit more torque on that.
Flatten him out. Bit
Left
more,
leg over.
yeah, not allow him to sit up. When
There
he
you
sits
go.
up, it relieves it. Now he can't sit up. There we go.
Welcome to Jits Quips. Today we have Anthony Johnston.
Hello.
We got Rhys Wynne.
Alright.
And we got big little Rhys Shakeshaft over here.
There I am. Big, little, whatever you want to call me.
So yeah, thanks for coming today, gents.
Anytime.
Yeah, it's the first time we've got Anthony on. I've been trying to get you on for a while.
And I was slippery on. I think I just evade.
Busy man.
Busy, yeah.
I wanted to get you on originally to come on just to do a set, sort of like a little feature for the end of the pod. But I don't think that's really like appropriate, is it?
There'll be a bit. It's like it's good in like a theory, but like before it's like in an empty room, innit? So it's like you can't like get up and do a stand-up set.
You need that response.
Yeah. But nah, good. I'll maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Because I watch Kill Tony, and they did during COVID. They did a bunch of shows where they didn't have an audience, so you'd have comedians and they'd just be telling their jokes, and it would just be like silence.
Yeah.
So I can imagine.
It's like Uncanny Valley, innit? It's like that type of. There's nothing to like feedback from.
Yeah.
So you don't know if your jokes land and all that. Like, so.
Have you ever bombed?
Oh yeah, everyone bombs, don't they? It's like, but I think with me, like, I'm the type of person I laugh at myself anyway. So if I fuck up or whatever, then I just laugh, and then usually just people laugh anyway because they're laughing at you, laughing at yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I think stand-up comedy for me, when I started to watch Kill Tony, I thought, I'll try and get a minute together, and like just in case I ever had the opportunity to go on, couldn't think of one funny thing to say. Like, couldn't think of one thing. I don't know how comedians do it.
Yeah, it's just like a process, innit? It's like an art, innit? In a lot of the ways, it's like it can be like jiu-jitsu in a way. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're building things, like you're taking individual concepts and then building them into something that's you can get out and put in front of an audience.
Uh-huh.
Seems like they all have their own different ways, comedians, is it? Like Paul Smith, he has his own little way to kind of get his comedy in. Like he'll ask people what they do, and you know, if there's not something that he can think of on the spot, he'll move on to something else. He'll ask a different question. Like you said, it seems to be a process of just kind of moving, you know, through the motion of going, can I get at that one? Or I've got something that's come to mind with that. Yeah, or go to that one onto his missus, and you know, that's the way I've kind of seen it with Paul Smith. But yeah, like the same with me, I'm not funny, so yeah, so I just couldn't.
So in comedy as well, there's lots of different subgenres of comedy. Like Paul Smith does a lot of crowd work. So because he got big from being the MC in Hot Water.
Is that he's like ginger, he's got a bit of a beard, you see him on the gram. Okay, that's Paul Smith. He does jiu-jitsu too, right?
Yeah, well he has been training, and then he had a fight against someone in
Jake Quickenden, wasn't it? I think,
yeah.
What was that? Was that
Octagon? It was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was professional. I think the proceeds or whatever went to charity. Like their purse went to charity because Paul was training at Next Gen for a while. Got into like pretty good shape as well. But I think he's a lot older, wasn't he? So he got done quite fairly quickly. But it's younger, fitter guy. Obviously, it's it's hard enough doing any sort of combat sport, but when someone's got physical advantages, it's just, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind he's on tour, etc. He's obviously very successful, and I'm sure if you say what are you going to prioritise, MMA training for no money or fucking selling out a nationwide tour and getting paid loads, well, I know what I'd pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he full-time comedian?
Yeah, he's non-stop, and he Paul Smith, like, he's been doing comedy for about 20 years now, like, because he was there when the Hot Water opened in 2010, and I think he started comedy before then, and then that's how long it is, you know what I mean, to get a foothold in the business. You've got to work a lot, like, every night for like years.
It's like keeping like sort of like on theme in a way would be like compared to like jiu-jitsu, where you start off and like you're a white belt, you're not very good, but you keep at it and you get slightly better and slightly better, and you get to the point where it's to make money in either industry, like either comedy or like jiu-jitsu, you've got to be like really at the top, at the point where it's like, right, I'm a brown belt, black belt, I've opened my own gym, or at a level where like you've won stuff and I can do instructionals or do seminars. The same way that, you know, if you're coming up, you need to be able to effectively sell out an arena or a venue, or to make it viable to do it for the full-time gig.
Yeah.
Because you've got to convince people to part with the money on a regular basis.
Yeah.
To pay your salary.
Money, like, for people who generally do comedy, would you say, like, you don't get into it if you want to make money?
Yeah, you can't, like, if you think of it, like, oh, if you see someone on telly and go, oh, look at him making loads of money, I want to do that, you'll never get nowhere.
Yeah.
Because you've got to go in and you've got to work, you've got to, like, perform in front of 2 or 3 people in the room for free. Sometimes you even have to bring people, because in London, the scene down in London especially, they won't have you on unless you're paying people to the show.
Yes.
And if you're out of town, you're travelling down London, who are you going to know to bring to an open mic gig, do you know what I mean?
That is, again, similar to like, you see these grappling shows where it's like, right, you know, to come on, you either got to pay, you've got to sell like X amount of tickets.
Yeah.
If you do, great. If not, well, tough shit. You're not on again, don't care how good you are, it's money talk. So it's the parallels I didn't know about. I wouldn't expect you to have to pay to go on.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it'd be like a bit of a vetting process where they'll only let certain people on, but then you have to pay.
That's only in certain places, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's the audience, isn't it? 'Cause effectively, you're being given a decent audience, so they're not giving that life to anybody unless they bring something to the table.
Yeah. It's just, there's so many variables, like, and it's like with jiu-jitsu as well, like, look how much people pay for grappling competitions and stuff.
Oh yeah,
God,
it's extortion.
Yeah.
Don't know how Mark Wynne does it.
I was going to say just a time to shout out Mark Wynne, who competes like
every weekend.
Fucking.
Well, he's got a good job, right?
Yeah,
and he loves it as well.
Yeah,
so,
he does. He lives for it, doesn't he?
Yeah. If he was into comedy, he'd be fucking flying. Like,
yeah.
He's got
a good work ethic, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the people who've got that work ethic and have shared that work ethic, to go and do it like every night, sometimes twice a day, going different places, paying the money, do you know what I mean? Like, the work, and they're the people who've got success.
When I was going to say, the way that like we might watch an instructional, would you say I'm going to watch someone's set and try and break it down and see what they're doing, and go right? I'm going to watch like Jimmy Carve, and like I'll watch 10 minutes of him and see like what gets the best reaction, and is that something that you do yourself?
Sort of, yeah. Like, everyone's got like their own different style of comedy, and like I look at people who I like in comedy. I don't really like any British comics, to be honest. I like more like American people, the likes like Norm Macdonald and stuff like that. So I'll just watch them out of like, because I like watching them. But then during that process, I'd like pick up on little things, and they're the type of things I'd try and sort of like implement. But I wouldn't really go and watch people do comedy and then look at them and go what they're doing, what's landing with them and stuff. But yeah, I think it's good just to be yourself, really. That's the main thing. You gotta be honest, and that's what makes people laugh.
Yeah, you have to be like authentic when you're up there, right? Like it's a very exposing practice. I guess like BJJ, right? Like you're either gonna get laughs or you're not.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes in comedy, like if I go and watch live comedy, like it's almost like uncomfortable being in the crowd, because if someone does bomb, I feel it, man. Like I'm like, oh,
you're on the ride with them, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you'll think, fucking hell, like it's quite cringy, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Can be.
I bomb at jiu-jitsu all the time. Bomb at jiu-jitsu every class.
So what do you think about with the, like, if you have bombed, what do you kind of think after it? Like, how do you kind of just like put out your hand and just go, well, whatever, that was a bad night or whatever?
Yeah. So like, I think one of the best. I wouldn't give advice, but it's very. I wouldn't really take advice in comedy, but one thing I would say is, if you just, even if you have a good gig or a bad gig, or a bad role or a good role, you just forget about it and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Don't dwell on it and don't live off it. Just move, just keep moving. Because you might have a good gig one week and then next week bomb for like 3 weeks straight.
It could be the same shit as well, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could be, yeah. And like, one of the things that I thought comedians just got on stage and talked. I didn't realise that people wrote material. And like, when I found out, I was like Dave Chappelle. I was like, oh, is that funny, him? And he was like, I watched Joe Rogan, he was like, yeah, it takes him like 2 years to write 20, like an hour of material. I was like, I'm gonna go that. Like, why not? Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's human, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
you see in the end product.
Very interesting. It's something that I would, like I said, if I ever went to kill Tony, I'd like to think that I'd put my name down. But I don't know, the thought of it now is making me a little bit dizzy.
That's a big show.
Disney, and I'm not even thinking about it.
That is a big show, like.
It's a big show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a bit about jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
So we've had Rhys Shakeshaft on loads, so everyone's got kind of an idea of how he rolls. But you two, I mean, we had you on last couple of weeks ago. But do you want to talk us through? Let's say Anthony. Let's talk us through your practice briefly, and let us know where you're at with it now, if that's all right.
Well, like jiu-jitsu in general.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
So like, I've probably been training for a while, on and off.
You're still a white belt, right?
Yeah.
Sandbagging white belt, probably.
Probably, yeah. Well, I don't know, not fitness wise, do you know what I mean? But I think you pick things up, don't you? And I'm always watching, always learning anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think what I'm looking for at the minute is, I'm still finding myself getting caught a lot in things that I shouldn't really be getting caught in. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you look at like certain types of sweeps, etc., and still like back defences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's quite a few little things, obviously, do you know what I mean? It's never ending.
Yeah.
But like I like to just treat it like a game. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, have fun, like I have fun with it. I'm not afraid to tap. Like, I'm not afraid to put myself in bad positions to try and work out with them. I'm not afraid to that's it, yeah.
I remember when I first started coming, and it was the very first time. So I came to some sessions, then I didn't come for a year, and then I started coming back again. But the very first time I started coming, I remember I'd come to the early morning sessions, and would look forward to rolls with you and Matt, because you're big, and we'd properly go for it, and we'd gas out, and there's a little bit of a tiny bit of a rivalry there, like friendly rivalry.
Yeah. I think what I felt about you, Greg, when you first started, you could tell you had a natural strength. And then I found out you're like bouldering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's where like that all comes from.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, he's so strong, him.
Forearms.
Yeah.
Bit athletic as well.
Yeah,
like a bit scrappy.
Fuck's sake.
I look forward to rolling with you again, Anthony. I'm a blue belt now, you know.
I know you are.
Yeah,
That's right. You're well deserved as well, mate. Because you never, even when you're not fucking, when you're injured, you're still here.
Well, I came the other day to drill a little bit, but I need to carry on with that really. I did have another question for you as well. Can you think of a time in your jiu-jitsu practice where you were peaking with the practice? Like, when were you the best?
I went through this when I first started, like, and I'm going back, I don't make myself feel old, it was like 1980, but like when I first started, but I think it was like 2017, maybe 2018,
Yeah.
I was training like 3 times a day, 5-6 days a week, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
not just doing jits, I was doing like boxing, because I was in a gym in Liverpool. We were doing like, we'd have like a morning class, so like on the most stacked day we'd have like jiu-jitsu, then wrestling, and then a 1 o'clock class, and then 3 classes in the evening. So one will be jits, one will be like boxing or Muay Thai, and then the other one will be gi or whatever, do you know what I mean? So I was like getting to up with them, and I was just training constantly. I was in the rhythm, and I just felt really good. That's when I went to my first competition and that, and then I got smoked, like smoked.
Do you think it's because you were trying to go in and go, I'm going to try and do boxing, Muay Thai, and like jits, and even MMA, and you're doing so much of everything where you're training loads, but it's too much, because you're just focusing on, right, I'm going to have a grappling tournament, and I've probably you'll have more time on the mats than most people you're up against, but only a third of that is spent like grappling, and the rest of it is like striking and doing stand up. So you're at the point where like I'm training loads, but just purely grappling. I'm not where I would be if I'd just focused on that.
Yeah, definitely. And also the lad who I fought, he was a white belt, had been training for how long? He would have been training for a few years, like, because I remember Kev said to me, he's like, I know, he's been training for years. I was like, alright. And then I still remember I like collar tied him, and I don't know why, I've been into like judo sweep him, like a no-gi judo sweep, and he just like slipped under my arm and just went
On the back.
Jumped on me back, moved and took me down, and I was just like, no, I'm not going. I hear people go, just fucking swap.
Where was it?
It was in Blackpool or Manchester. It was one of them BJJ 24/7 ones, like.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry, it was Empire Manchester.
Empire.
Yeah.
And it was just the one match.
Yeah. One and gone.
One and gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had to sit round all day waiting for everyone else. Then I was like, I'm never doing one of these again.
Really?
Yeah. I did like 2 more, but that was it.
That was it.
Did you do them again?
It depends. Not the prices now. Not fucking paying for 60
It's quite
quid or whatever.
expensive to compete. Yeah.
Go and see how much job for that.
We'll get yourself in shape, and we'll find you a proper match up for this. And,
That's it. I'll happily have a good run.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of time under my belt.
So let's talk to Rhys Wynne. Can you take us through your experience practicing jiu-jitsu at this point?
Yeah, so started about 7.5, 8 months ago now. I had done a couple of sessions previously, like pre-COVID, at this gym. I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely for me. Then COVID hit, and everything kind of just went mad, didn't it? You know, like everywhere was shutting, and basically I just couldn't get in, which was frustrating, but I was always like, oh, I need to get back in. And then fast forward a few years, and then come here, saw they advertised the beginners course. I was like, yeah, that's it, that's the moment I needed to just something there to kind of focus on, because you can come in and you can do like the open mat or a class, etc., and it's hard because you just get smoked so badly. You just can't comprehend like how many levels there are to it. So you need to have, like, I feel like you really need to have that initial kind of exposure to, like, it broken down to the most basic level for you to start your journey. That's how I felt anyway. But yeah, so did the course, did the beginners course, loved it. Was trying to get into the roles quite quickly because that's something I enjoyed. The competition of it was getting smoked, which made me want to just get in as much as I could. So I came quite often for the first few months. You know, kept coming in, kept getting smoked, but I kept at it, kept on the course, and yeah, now I'm just at a point where I'm just trying to keep getting in as much as I can with, you know, obviously like work and stuff like that, but just try and get in as much as I can, no matter what I do in the sessions. it's XP, isn't it? It's experience as to, you know, if you get smoked or if you do something good or if you do something bad. Like, as soon as I come out of the roles and I've done good or bad, my brain just ticks. Like, my brain just like, right, should have done that there, should have done that there, should have done this. And I'm not like that with anything else. Like, everything else I'm quite laid back with. But, like, against Rhys, for example, on the last role, like, I was out there, I was like, I wasn't fuming with myself, but I was like, I should have done something different there. I shouldn't have just let him take it. I should have done this to defend it or that to defend it.
What did he take?
He had an arm, but it took me an arm
Bar from the back.
Yeah, from the back. So I was thinking to myself, like, he got that because my arm was too available for him. So I was just thinking, right, I should have given him something else there in that position. Should have moved this certain different way or done this differently. But like, that's what it's like for me. Like, as soon as I come out with any session in here and I've had a bad experience or a good experience, like, my brain just ticks. Like, I'm just thinking, like, and like I said, I don't do that with anything else. No, nothing else challenges me in that way. Like, I'm not interested in like other like chess or stuff like that. Anything too technical on my mind. Like, it's not. I just don't like stuff too taxing on me. But I really love it with Jits.
Yeah. So we're going to have a little rematch today for Rhys and Rhys.
Who won the first one? Did you? With the arm. With the arm.
Yeah.
It was nice though. It was tough. You had me in trouble on that one. It was just.
It was competitive, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Role.
I was
good.
I was watching it and I was thinking, if there were points, like, I wonder, because I wonder how many points you would have racked up.
Well,
on it.
there was no takedowns. I was pulling.
You were pulling.
And I'm not sure if you passed the guard. Did you pass the guard? I'm not sure. I think I tailed at one point to stop you passing, so that wouldn't have been.
I did. No.
Yeah.
Did he not have you in north-south position at one point?
Yeah, but that might have been from. I think I might have tailed and he'd come on top, so that you don't get points for going past turtle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll have to watch it back. I have watched it, but not from the point of view of like, oh, I'm going to score it. But in terms of like, if you look at it and go, who looks it's like the untrained diver, who looks like the winning, like, you were obviously on top for most of it.
Yeah.
And
But there's the thing, like, you'd control me though. You were never really in danger. I think unless potentially the north-south position, and when I was trying to sink a dart. But other than that, like, you were more. I'd say you were comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were comfortable with where you were, even though you were probably not in the better position than me.
It's experience though. I've been there
uncomfortable
a lot under people who are obviously a lot better than we both are.
Yeah.
So then it's like you kind of you feel what it's like, and then you have to get beat up a lot.
I think Rhys is at the point now where if he did lose to you, it would be like
it was good. It was good though. I wouldn't.
Well, the way I'm looking at it is like I feel like I'm twitching now because of the anticipation of it.
Yeah,
just thinking about it.
I'm just like the rematch.
We're gonna slap him, but he's gonna fucking elbow me or something.
But it's not because I feel like I'm gonna smash him, because realistically it's probably not gonna happen like that at all. Like, I might get lucky with a sub, or might do something quite good and just catch it basically.
You got close the last time,
but that
you might spaz.
I'm not certainly not expecting it, because like we've said, like outside the podcast, like your thoughts on Jits and your understanding of it is so much better than mine. Like, you really understand the game a lot more than I do.
And then we'll just get to the rolling, if that's all right.
Yeah,
we could do that. Yeah.
So what?
There's no way I'm going to be able to watch you roll and then be like, oh, fuck it. I'll be like,
you're gonna want to get.
I can't watch people.
Yeah.
But then I end up getting hurdles.
That's what Greg was on Friday.
Well, we don't have to do like a.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Just feel each other out.
Yeah.
Just come on and play, basically. You know what I mean? I haven't even got to be filmed or anything to go on. You could just, if you wanted to just fucking have a little move about, just for your own benefit, to get a bit of mat time on.
So I can say this is my class in 207 or 300 and whatever it is.
No, you know what I mean. Like, it's like
yeah.
I have that sometimes when you roll with someone and you're both you're not trying to win. You're just having a bit of a dick about with things. Like, I did it with one of the white belts the other day, Ray, and it was great because it was an open mat and he was like, anything you want to drill? And I was like, no, we'll just go. And then we just had a bit of a roll. Like, we weren't going crazy. We weren't going really intense.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. And then I caught him with something. I showed him what I caught him with, and then obviously it was good. And because he said it was the armbar from the back, you know, that one. I struggle to get under the chin.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in a competition, I'd like fucking lift up the nose and go up, but I'm not doing that to someone in the gym because it's like if you do it to someone in the gym, you're immediately escalating it, and then they're like, oh, so this is how it is, then is it, lad? And then you just going fucking up and up. So I was like, if I get the arm instead, it's a way of not having to. It's like a diplomatic way of getting the sub without having to fucking like grind someone's face off or like go over the teeth. Where I'll do it, but if you're having like a chill
that kind
round,
of thing though, do you in the class?
it's just I enjoy it as well. I think it looks quite slick when you hit it as well. So
I like seeing it sometimes on the mat where you got like obviously people who roll together and they're doing things like muffling, but you generally don't do it with people you haven't rolled with before, do you? You do
the
with
Ezekiel
was another one.
Lee Coulter last week, he had me in like some like horrible high mount, and then he's fucking like, he like smothered my mouth, and then he just grabs me nose like that, and I was just like,
that's Billy, that's gotta be Billy, innit?
Billy Livo.
Yeah.
He got mentioned a couple of weeks ago as well by Gaz. Yeah,
he did.
fair play.
Oh jeez.
So we might get a little round out of you as well, Anthony.
Yeah, just a level one. Yeah.
So let's get to it. So I just wanted to say as well, and this is more for the viewers. So I love jiu-jitsu. You guys?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You love it? Yeah.
Brilliant.
So,
Best thing on earth.
Well, that's the question I want to ask. So I've been thinking about it and I want to talk about it, but I want to ask like, and this is not for today, but I just want to put it out there, like, why do we love jiu-jitsu? Why do the people that come here that practice it love it? And I feel like you can gain the love for it like almost straight away. But I think there's many reasons for me. Many reasons, but I do love it. Yeah. So why do you love jiu-jitsu? That's what I want to ask you guys.
Put your answers in the comments.
Why do you love jiu-jitsu?
Why? Yeah, because I don't think you're going to do it if you don't love it, unless you're like the child of a jiu-jitsu practitioner and they're sort of like forcing.
But you're too far gone. Like you own a gym, you make good money from it, and you're like, I don't really enjoy it anymore. But like,
yeah,
we all give like a tight, couple bullet point answer for it. Because I'd be interested to know why you guys.
What, right now?
Yeah. Just very concise.
It makes me feel good. It's as simple as that. Like I finish a session and I feel better than I did when I come in. There's some days when I come in and like, you're having a shit day and you just feel like something's not right and you just feel like fuck me, like I feel like fucking sad or like pissed off or whatever. And you come in, you get it done, and then you're just like, that was good. You get the dopamine hit, you get the endorphins coming in. You see people, you shoot the shit a bit, like you have a bit of a giggle, you get beat up, you might beat someone else up. It's all love, and then you come out and you're like, that was good. And that's the crux of it for me, really. It makes me feel good.
Yeah. Greg?
What about? No,
yeah, very similar to Rhys, to be honest. Like learning new skills, being sociable, and working out all at the same time. The three main triggers of the same.
Three birds, one stone, isn't it?
Yeah. That's on there. It's just addictive, isn't it? Obviously, I fall in and out of this and the ball point, obviously, but fall in and out of it and stuff. And when it's fun, it's fun. When it's not, I just don't go. Do something else for it.
Yeah, go on, I'll go.
You go.
So I like the controlled confrontation. So it's combative, right? Yeah. But you can go into that knowing that that's all it is. Yes. There's no sort of
no one's gonna start headbutting.
Conflict. Yeah. There's no real conflict there. I love the athletic side of it. Being able to use your body. And the fact that it's like one-on-one, so it's your mind and body against another person's mind and body, and it's real time, isn't it? So it's reactive. It's So I enjoy that, and it gives me a bit of confidence. It gives me confidence out and about. It's given me...
As if somebody started on you and you knew you'd be able to more than you would if you were untrained.
Yeah. Not that like ever happens anyway.
Yeah.
But I feel like in like your everyday interactions with people, if that is something that that is on your mind, like for me, that is something that in my adult life, I would like to think that I could go there if it came down to it, but I never knew. Do you know what I mean? So that I feel like that is quite a dangerous place for someone to be. Do you know what I mean? So if you think like, okay, I think I can do it, but you don't know, then you end up getting knocked out with one punch, or you find yourself in a bad situation and you can't live up to the idea of your persona, of the idea that you have of your mind about yourself. If you can't live up to that in that situation, that's going to be really hard to deal with. Whereas doing jiu-jitsu, I feel like if something like that ever did happen, you'd move in like right ways.
You're aware, aren't you? You're more aware of like your surroundings, and you're more aware you're calmer in situations, and you can also see danger coming a bit.
Yeah.
So you know when to back away.
Yeah.
And then what about you?
I think mine is quite, obviously what you guys are saying, but for me the absolute main thing is it forces me to do better as a person. So like, if I'm coming to Jits, I'm definitely not going to have any drinks of the evening. I'm going to try and make better food choices. I'm trying to get good sleep. It just kind of, because if you don't, you come in and basically you get battered more than you would if you ate badly, basically. But yeah, so if you're doing better, that's the way I look at it. And if you don't do good, you come in, you're like, oh, shouldn't have eaten that, shouldn't have drank that, etc., etc. You've got to, it keeps you kind of, it keeps you on your toes, and it makes you just want to do better for yourself. It gives you a purpose as well, because there's a lot of people who, like I was for a few years, I was just basically going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. You need to break it up with an activity or a hobby. You need to put your time into something that's worthwhile, and one day it will be worthwhile for you, because you'll be able to say, oh, I've got that brown belt, or I've got that black belt, or it doesn't even have to be about belts. It's just, I've got 10 years of training of something that I love doing. I'm much better than the average person at this activity. That's part of you, isn't it? It's part of finding yourself as well, doing these kind of things, not just jiu-jitsu, but like rock climbing for you. That's part of your personality, It just is. If you're particularly good at chess or something like that, that's part of your personality. Like, I just feel the fact that I wanted to do this so many years ago and then didn't, and I was like just crushing myself because I didn't start it, it just really showed me that when I did come and start it properly, it was the right thing for me, and I've kind of stuck on that now, and I just want to keep it up,
Keep it up.
Keep it up. That's what we've all got to do, isn't it? Any time in here is good time. Yeah. And the thing is as well, not everybody can get in all the time. You can't beat yourself up too much for that, but when you can get in, you've got to get yourself in, haven't you? You've really got to do it, because there'll be a time where you've got your family, you've got other commitments, your work. Whilst you can do it, you might as well do it.
You'll be on your deathbed and be like, oh, I wish I'd have gone to those sessions.
But really, it can be
getting in guard on that one. Nurses trying to get you.
Yeah, so someone's trying to like sort you out, and then you just fucking wrap up a Kimura on them. Like,
But the reality is, it is that deep. It really is.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people go to the deathbed with regrets.
Yeah.
Over a lot of different things.
Working too much.
But if you get older, like we'll be really old before, like just like that, before we even know it. And we've got to remember, like, if you've started something that you like and then you can't do it as much in later life, you will regret it, won't we? But we're all here now.
Can I just ask how old you guys are?
28.
28.
37.
37. How old are you?
26.
26, yeah. I'm 36.
36.
Yeah, so all like similar.
Yeah, about a 10 year, 11 year spread. I like to say, even though I don't know if I can say this anymore, but I'm the oldest of the young people.
Hello, children.
You're only as old as how you feel, aren't you? I know loads of people who are old who are fucking immature as fuck, in a good way and a bad way. Do you know what I mean? People don't get. Just because you age doesn't mean you get older.
There are people much younger than me who've wasted the body.
Yeah.
You know, they just eat shit, don't do anything. Whereas Greg's always been active, whether it's been like, you know, literally ballet when you were younger, rock climbing, jits, calisthenics, everything in between.
Surfing.
Surfing.
It's fucking sick.
You're obviously you're younger, at least in body, than most of the people your age, because you're a lot more active,
Mobile.
than most people, than just most adults in general, like regardless of age, even people like in the 20s, because you've you don't just like get up, go to work, sit at a desk all day, go home, sit on your ass watching Netflix and eat fucking takeaway chocolate. Like you're always conscious of what you're eating, what you're doing, so you keep yourself young by being active. As you use it or you lose it, and that's obviously good. So
That's sweet of you to say, man.
that's true, you know.
I have spent my fair share of time sat on my arse playing computer games and smoking weed, so...
Do you know what? It's everything balance, innit?
Yeah, too right.
Right, let's get to the rolls, innit?
It might be a bit late for me now.
Yeah.
It's 20 past nearly.
Yeah. So these two are going to have a roll, and Anthony...
If I get beat, I'm blaming it on the Guinness I was drinking last night. So get going.
Let's get to it. Yeah, when you're ready. Okay, so we've got Rhys Shakeshaft, blue belt, and Rhys Wynne, white belt.
I think they're both just going to get a feel for each other at the start. I know that Rhys Wynne prefers to work off the back a little bit. Rhys Shakeshaft, sorry.
Yeah.
A little bit of hand fighting.
It's a battle of the Rhyses, this, isn't it?
Yeah. See which one's victorious.
Yeah, whoever wins gets to be Rhys, and whoever loses has to be what? Dirk.
For the arm drag.
The winner gets demoted, and the
Just
the winner gets
Rhys
upgraded.
Rhys wins a white belt, he can't get demoted.
Is he?
anymore.
He gets Rhys Shakeshaft blue belt then.
Both looking for the inside position or hand grips. Trying to establish better control. Nice look for the arm drag there by Rhys Shakeshaft, and then goes inside. Rhys Wynne trying to get that collar tie and pull the head down.
Going for a lazy shoot.
Rhys Wynne going
Should
for a
pull him
shot.
down now.
He's got his chest over the back, shouldn't give that up, but he will, and his head's out. And then Rhys Wynne could do the same, but Rhys Shakeshaft bails.
Running like
Nice inside control again.
yeah, single.
Nice, use your head more, good. Crush that pipe.
Struggling. Maybe
Yeah,
lift.
he's pulling him forwards where he can hop rather than pushing him backwards and making him hop backwards, but
Yeah.
now he brings that leg up, puts him off balance.
Rhys was too hesitant there. He should have been straight on his
You
back.
good, boys?
Yeah.
Um,
And Rhys Wynne's hurts his legs, and now he's going to be fuming. Give him a little slap with the inside. Boom. There we go. 2-on-1. He's going to use it. Look for a wrist lock there.
shit house.
I love a wrist lock. Both got a collar tie. Nice grips. Needs to keep the heads up strong. For the Russian 2-on-1 there if he can get it. He's managed to get his chest over the back again, and Rhys sits guard. He's got his butterfly hooks though. Instead of using it to sweep the sides, to pull half with a knee shield and dig for his famous Kimura from half guard.
He's looking for that Kimura, isn't he?
He's trying to push the arm in to flare the elbow out by the look of it.
And there he goes, Kimura.
Steve, Rhys credits you for this sweep, you know, like in a previous episode.
For the sweep that he...
With the Kimura, when he
Okay.
gets the sweep where he kicks a leg over,
yeah, with the
rolls him
butterfly
over.
guard, yeah. Nice. That's judo Mark Morel, that I'm not taking credit for that. If he manages to get his left leg out, loop it over into a leg lace, we're going for the judo
up.
Mark sweep,
Nice.
beautiful.
You did teach it to him though, so.
I taught it to him, but judo Mark taught it to me.
Yeah.
He's got that nice Kimura, he's
Switch
managed
for
to
the
turn,
arm bar.
and he's come back into position.
Really?
Now he's got the foot on the hip.
Really wants that Kimura, doesn't he?
He does. He needs to start pulling the hip away from the elbow and he goes to an armbar, but Rhys does a really good job of keeping that leg off his face. Staying heavy. Rhys needs to invert a little bit and he can come back into that. Oh, but he gives up on it.
Again.
He's still got that knee shield. And he's still got control of the outside, so he can't get cross-faced. He's bringing that bottom arm over a little bit too deep for my liking for now.
If you've got that knee shield in with the half guard,
Yeah.
would you ever give it up?
Give the knee shield. It depends.
Yeah, to go deeper in, I
Yeah,
guess.
if you want to go deeper in, go for half guard sweeps. But what you're doing with the shield is you're keeping them away from your upper body. It's more preventive.
It's like a frame.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you know you want to be pulling your head back, and then we can start looking to get a better grip or a better position.
Like close guard.
I think Rhys Wynne needs to focus on the legs there, because he's staying in the same position. Just get them legs out the way, get his guard out the way, and establish a better position.
He's doing a good job though at blocking that cross face. I really like that.
Yeah.
He's got the underhook, but he's round by the neck, and he manages to get his close guard and settles. Rhys is doing a good job of keeping good posture.
Yeah, keep that there.
And he
Rhys.
goes for his high guard, but I think Rhys Wynne's lats are just too
He's
big.
big, innit? I think he's struggling with that.
Yeah, he needs to shake him side to side, a little bit off balance him. He's too comfortable there. He's in his chair, he's chilled.
Yeah.
He's ready for his tea there.
There we go, nice.
Digs over the top with the overhook.
Swing the leg round. No. I think with Rhys Wynne, if he just keeps that posture, he's not going to go far wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rhys Shakeshaft needs to break it.
He's on the bottom. He looked for a top knot there.
Oh, nice.
And
Lovely.
manages to get his triangle position. Just lock that up a bit tighter, get it more on his ankle, and then start looking to get his angle.
Yeah, a bit too much feet there.
Yeah. It's on his toes rather than on his ankle. Get that arm across, or start scooping under with your right arm and get your angle better. Break his posture if you're having too much problems there. There we go. Pulls the head down. People
arm
forget
under-
about that head. Pull that head down. It's ruthless when you're in a triangle and someone's pulling on your head.
He's gone for outside to get the angle there, which is nice as well. As
Pushing the
opposed
shoulder
to
in.
there we go.
Tight.
That's all she wants.
Constant pressure rather than a decent triangle. But well done
now,
anyway.
boys. Nice. Alright, so that was the rematch between Rhys and Rhys. Rhys is 2-0 now. So thanks for rolling for us, gentlemen.
That was a tough one.
And good round. Anthony, thanks for coming on as well.
No, it's been a pleasure. I'll definitely do it again. It's fun. It's good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck and good conversation.
Yeah. And we'll do it again hopefully, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, next time.
Can you give me someone fucking like worse or smaller or something? Cause
It's just going to be a series of you two rolling until he beats you.
he's just gonna get me soon though.
The trilogy match, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you made it this far, like, subscribe to the channel and comment. We'd like comments.
Yeah. Also, Hot Water Comedy Club 12th of May and Sunday 12th of May if you want to come down and watch me.
Yes.
Free tickets. So it's the new venue that opens today.
I'm going to be
Blackstock
there.
Market, 600 seat venue.
Sound.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, thanks. And cut, gents. Let's go. Nice one, brother.
I'll leave the
Nice
mics.
one, man.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
I'll move the chairs, take down the tripods and shit, and then
Nice to meet you.
see you soon, mate.